Yo, this is Hey the Guru, aka Soccer God, and it's Poker Warriors tonight. You feel me? I'm just gonna make sure we streaming live. Let me see what we got going live yet. Is we live? I don't know. If it's not, then guess what? I'll record it. Ace Deuce, no sir, no sir, Jose. As I can tell real quick. Mm, 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 mm. Last time it connected automatically, but now it didn't. I guess I'll just upload this as a record. Maybe do that. Yeah, I'll try that. I'll let my little King 9 suited. What's this? I ain't even starting. I ain't even starting like that. I'm trying to see if my shit going live yet. Is it going live yet? Is it going live yet? No, it's not. I fold. Check. Check. Fold, motherfuckers. Can't. Fold. I'm gonna start streaming. I'm gonna just record. I'm gonna record this shit. I'm not in a talking mood. That's probably why I probably won't load this shit. You know, big rocker. Coming like that, boy, you won't. It'll stop you. Rinse at San Jose. San Jose, man. Damn, Rinse, y'all been sorry lately. Y'all can win that home finally. I don't know. Y'all about the same team. Matter of fact, let's see what's going on over here. They the underdog slightly, huh? When I call, man, damn, I can't get that chat. Please fold me. Thank you. Please fold me. Appreciate you. Please, damn, I need a trash in this motherfucker, man. Ace 10. Can we win with the ace 10? Damn, I'm gonna try you, bro. Fuck you, bro. Try you, bro. Fuck you, bro. I don't see you, bro. I don't see you, bro. I'm gonna try you. Damn, man. Yeah, you probably got ace jack. You probably had a bigger ace than me. I don't get caught like that. No club, nothing. I gotta fold. Damn. Man, it looks good. I should look cute. It looks cute. I'm gonna play the motherfucker. It look cute. It looks cute. Ruben Cars, huh? I'll call you, Ruben. I'm gonna call you. I'm rolling me some. I'm almost out of weed. Boy, I gotta roll me some penitentiary blunt. Hell, boy. Penitentiaries, boy. I got enough one. Man, you just got to kill me with this hand. Shit, Ruben Con. No. Mm-mm. I want to kill me with this one. Shit. Come on, Ruben. You raised. You raised in the beginning. Come on, Rube. 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 Yeah. I ain't showing you shit. Fuck ya. I ain't showing you nothing, boy. Nothing. Nothing, honey. I ain't showing you nothing, honey. And I'm folding, honey. Asian. I already like my teams. I like Beijing Royal Fighters, boy. Guangzhou. I'm going with Guangzhou, boy. I had Shanghai minus 18, but they minus 21. So should I take the points? Should I take the point? I'm taking the point. 21 and a half, that's strange to me, though. That's really strange. Sichuan Sard, I got to. Zhejiang Cha Zhao. See, you ain't covered for me last time. But watch they do it this time, man. I gotta try that shit. Boy, they gonna cover tonight. Soul Knights. I'm gonna put me down on these 16. Feel me? Down on these 6, feel me? 32. 1 for 32, that ain't bad. I'm gonna try me some points. Tianjin. I think Beijing gonna beat them though. You know what? Let me try one with this. Cause I did try one with that. And they might fuck around and lose. Oh, what I pocket kings? I'm gonna raise you. Let me try that. Ain't about 18 because I went with all of it. Oh, y'all all niggas raised me. Well, I'm going to 42,000. Got to with the pocket kings. I'm the one of y'all. You call that y'all both can't have, okay, you might have something good. Nope, not good enough, boy. Not good enough. The big ace, we got the big ace out the way. He mad. He had an ace. He mad. He had an ace. He would have smoked us. He would have smoked us. He would have smoked us. Oh yeah, I gotta try my one with the points. I like Pegasus. The points looking good. Tianjin, Guangzhou. Y'all so sorry, I can't do it, boy. They the ones that didn't do it for. Shit, I called, bro. That spade drop. I called with the spade drop. Damn. I got a call. Then he gave it to him. I knew it. I could have get a 9 spade, none of that. Damn. 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 All right, we'll take that. Boom. Now I'm going to my soccer locks. Soccer locks. Who we got? Top league, 22nd. I like Brighton, Hove, Albion. For real. 4, 5, 6, 7 with all the goddamn wrong ass red. Wrong ass red. Please. Please. I like Atletico Madrid. What? Who else we got? England Championship. Leicester. I like Leicester. Boy, they ain't playing with Ipswich. They ain't playing with Ipswich. I like Netherlands Eredivisie. Eerste Divisie. Eerste Divisie. Roda. Roda. I fold, bro. I like Roda. Roda. Romania. Football Club. They not finna win by no fucking 2. You know what? That's my draw. That's my draw ticket there, boy. France. National. Boy, I like Dijon them to draw. I think Dijon should be the Martigues. Like Martigues. Boy. Man, I'm not calling that. Man, they a draw. Draw. Go to Romania. Draw. Itty bitty. Oh, that pocket hole. I just smashed pocket girls now. I just smashed them. Jane. Jane. 4,000. Added candy. Oh, he love throwing that little third ass ace out there. For the bet. Shit. Oh, he done. Oh, they gave him a 9. They dirty. They trying to keep him alive. I know you laughing. What I said, door direct, no. Draw. Then low and then hag. Draw. Yeah, that shit gonna draw. Ooh, man, my teeth. Draw. Grown again. That's then hag. Niggas hags, boy. You a hag. Voluntary. Boy, I don't like football club. I'm scared of them right now. They might shit me. She hit me. Ipswich Town. Ooh, that Ipswich right fault. What? Fault. Brighton O'Brien. I don't think they get fault. I don't think they get fault. Madrid ain't playing. I'll take that. Boom. All right, we got 7 bets in. Raise 7 bets in. Seven bets in. Ain't shit to bet on Monday. I'm gonna study some of this college basketball in a minute. Let me see here. Team rankings. Ace King. Chad, man. Nothing. Chad. Alright, we'll take it. 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 Now I'm raising my ace king of diamonds. Ace king of diamonds. Ace king of diamonds, man. Ace king of diamonds. Catch cold. I know you can try that bullshit. Shit, I'm gonna call you out. I ain't scared of you. What? Adikini. Lord Christmas. For real. 242. For real. Man, you lying. I don't believe it. I know I ain't believe it. I know he has a big ace like me. Knock him out. Knock him out. For trying me like that. For trying me. I already knew you was a big ace dude. You didn't know I knew it. Ooh. Let's add out a bit, bro. I don't want no I don't want no action, that much action back to back. Come on, slow it down. Slow it down, boy. Slow it down. Slow it down. King Jack let the good. I'm like, I just got these chips, bro. I ain't trying to give right to you. Yeah, check, dude. King 10. King Jack. Queen Jack look nasty to me right now. Your range you go. You gotta show me that Queen Jack, boy. You gotta show that big to me. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What you got? I'm gonna let you have it. I just got feeling that shit in me right now. I got feeling that we gonna shit. Just feeling, I just feel like he wants some chips back. Yeah, they trying to get some of them chips back. Boy, I ain't getting them. I ain't getting them to you back that quick. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. Oh, Boston. Sad. Sad. So sad. Ruben Cos. Man, I'm in with you, boy. Yeah, you ran me out last hand. I don't know about this one. Oh, nail diamond. No, I'm done. Get out of here. I'm done. You had that one coming. Bet it. I knew it. I knew you were about to bet. Oh, uh-oh. I guess I knew you were full of shit. That's probably why. I knew he was full of shit. That's why. Let's go on YouTube for a minute. Look around. Send the secrets of advanced extraterrestrial revealed. Whatever. Man, they got 51,000 watching. They got enough. As it was predicted, huh? They claim this shit rigged. Why? Okay.
Made a lot of money. It made over $1,000 profit a day. I lost that business for doing this.
Yeah, bro. And I know this might, I don't know. I know they always trip about religion, things like that. So, like, shit. I even question, like, I always, just how you say you was, you question everything. I always question everything and had a problem with authority too. So I look at religion, I'm like, shit. I don't believe shit that they put in that book or whatever the fuck. They could easily alter a lot of shit. Like, I just look at.
Cool. Don't want to hear that today. Expose a fake fan. How you a fake fan? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Okay, all wet. It's all false. They can't hide it anymore. How he proved it? He ain't proved shit. They trying to go over the wall. I try to look Sugar King. Ain't shit I want to watch on this motherfucker. Who was Bezos before Amazon? Who knows who that guy was? Sweden is getting ready for war. Oh my God. What's going on? Omega equals 1 over square root of 5 divided by 2. What are they talking about? options now. Queen spade, queen spade, queen spade. No. He went to the mall to get some. He said he wanted to check out what the fuck was going on with the alien. Young broke women complaining. This is sad, man. Man, not 3, Journey to the planet Serpo. These boys say they going to the planet Serpo. Where is that, my friend? Planet Serpo? Real? For real? Oh my God. As predicted a year ago. Huh. They want to see your guns. Damn. They just at the door waiting on your gun. Nobody want to buy that house. And the day physics died. Damn. Physics died. I'm tired of seeing gimmicky ass news stations, man. You don't know if this shit just for clicks or if it's real. You really don't. Like he got this damn book. Like he claiming the CIA released a book on the Earth shit. See, to me, that's a clickbait. It's just clickbait. And he got the secret of why the aliens built the pyramids. Angels, not aliens, angels. How to become a YouTuber? Yeah, shit. They ain't letting nobody else get in, bro. They deny channels left and right. They deny channels left and right. Shit. Nah. Now they got Cat Williams. The new frontier of science. Oh, man. The rig playoffs. There's somebody else claiming this shit rigged. Ayahuasca sent a demon. They didn't send a demon. You already got demons in your life, buddy. That's all that's about. I don't want your theory on that list, bro. Your theory is already wild. It took you a month. Dr. Ray Hayden. I used to follow Ray Hayden. type of shit they got on my channel, man. Let me open up YouTube on a different browser, man. See if they show me some other shit, man. Tired of that same bullshit. Let me see. I'm just using a blank ass browser. I'm going to YouTube. And room kind of keep trying to get us in here. I got it, dog. I'm trying to go to YouTube. No, all right. Let's see what they show up on that. Let's see what the fuck they show me. Nah, blank ad page. I ain't signed in yet. They sign in. I follow. You got that. You got how Ace King and all that shit. Let's see what they got on these shorts. 8.5 million views. I don't want to see that. I don't think I do. 10 minutes. 31 million views. Wow. Cute little Chinese. Or Japanese. I don't know. This is what they showing me. This is Atlantic crossing disaster. Damn, 7 people done died. I don't want to see about no deaths. I really don't. God bless them. Interesting. Now this here is funny. Just please tell me how to get a picture of North Korea salivating over a goddamn what looks like a nuclear warhead. God knows what it is. But they get a close-up picture of this shit. That's got to be fake, man. How in the fuck they get in North Korea to take this close-up picture? Come on, man. 60 Minutes. Are you making fake thumbnails, clickbait thumbnails? Y'all got to be, man. Y'all got to be making fake clickbait thumbnails. Straight up. Y'all got to be. That's all, man. Risk of losing law license. How is he still being able to run for president? DeSantis stepped down and endorsed Trump. But yeah, he's supposed to be going to jail. You gotta stop it. Please. When they got a hat trick, I ain't know you got a hat trick, boy. I ain't know that. The soccer God's supposed to know that. They got some weird countries. I don't know. I guess you can tell my damn thread's riddled with conspiracy theory. That shit's so ugly. That shit's super ugly. cold. Mm. They still going. I don't even watch that shit. I don't even watch TV. That's why. I remember him, Bob Ross. Man, he playing live on YouTube. Hold on, I missed my Bob Ross, man. If this
Mobile games are going big. Free Fire Max is now available.
Down to the water.
It's got to be replayed.
There. Okay, now, there has to be something here to keep the stream from coming around because water's lazy. It'd find a way to sneak around. So we'll put a little gate right here. We'll just do that by going...
We out of here, Bob. Illegal gambling den, and he got this motherfucker face on. So why y'all filming this shit? Y'all got it's illegal gambling den. I don't make no damn sense. How they illegal? Why can't we gamble what we want to gamble at? Why is it illegal? Just ask yourself that question. I don't know. 14-year-old killer. Think you going home. I don't want to see that shit. Big guy versus your Glock. I got money on your Glock, buddy. I'll fold that. That'll take it too long. So this is what they showing me. Okay. Let me go to one of my other browsers. Matter of fact, this one. I used to use that often. See what they're gonna show me on this one. I'm be curious what they be trying to feed the people. I would have liked it this hand. I hit my straight. Damn. Fuck. Damn, it threw me on my
Earn the IBB with me.
They just threw me on my channel. I'm trying to see what they gonna show me. Okay, I'm getting some of these things. Bonita, that's cap. Expelling the beast. They only showed my shit one time.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I had prayed for the voice to be heard, millions of people to hear this. I was thinking I was wondering
Dang, show that one.
everybody before they went to bed said, "This is my
Dang, show that one.
The final goal is to eradicate humanity as we know it. Once you understand the final destination, it becomes...
Any reason you're videoing me there?
They'll show you, they'll show that. They showed that, they got 12 views. But they ain't showed none of the ones was Dua Lipa. See, alright, the bits looks basic. One view. They gave it
to
one
accepting
view.
such a dystopian reality. Care to accept it or not, we live in a hyper-controlled matrix where our perception of reality is meticulously planned, managed, and executed in order to control and steer us in whichever direction they wish. and the direction is a post-human world.
Damn.
Alright, man, y'all see we got them.
Who the fuck is you? I'm not watching no motherfucking shorts. I'm not gonna stick myself on them bitches. No. They move too fast. Okay. She made me want to click on cute ass. Okay. Whatever. I haven't played in so long. Give me a king. I'ma bet it. Bet my king. I'ma check my weak ass king. I'ma bet you. I'ma call you. I'ma check. I'm gonna let you thinking I'm scared. Show me your age, bro. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. See? I'm not trying to let you just bully me around, bro. Okay, Opa D. I'm done with this. Okay, Opa D. I'm not gonna let you do that to me, dog. No. Mm-mm. No way, Jose Opa D. No way, Jose Opa D. I'ma call he with my pocket Bobby. Why? Don't ask me why. I'ma call with my fine. Opa D. I can see you doing exactly what you did. Now what you do, I'ma let y'all have it. Like a 9, like a 7. I got out of y'all way. Yeah, yeah. Out of y'all way. Out of your way. Out of your way. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Out of your way. Out of your way. Opa D, I ain't scared of you not, Opa D. I ain't scared of you not, Opa D. I'm gonna let y'all have that one. Still, I'm gonna get out y'all way. I'm gonna get out y'all nigga way. Get out y'all way. Out your 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 way. I've been watching this dude. Nah. You've been telling us the same shit. Now you got shit talking about pay attention to the red hourglass. You trying to lock our brains in, just like you told us in the last video that this shit got our brain locked in and shutting it off and giving us these rewards and making us keep stuck in the scroll. I'm like I'm scrolling now. You feel me? I'm scrolling right motherfucking now. I watched this at least up to that point. It was enough. And the message was received. And right now I'm just playing me some poker. I want to find something informative to watch, but they're not showing me anything, and I don't got nothing specific on my mind to research and say, oh, I want to learn about this. Although there is some things I could be learning, like how to do certain things on GIMP. I can get better at these clickbait thumbnails. Twin, this must mean something. I think I did just recently subscribe to your channel. All right, I'm gonna give you a shot.
Well, I have got an array of videos
Array.
of stuff to scratch
He has
our
an
heads,
array
man.
for
I
us,
think
buddy.
between you and me,
Hey
we
man,
can
got
find
like,
out
hey.
what is going on. We have got
Oh, I
fallen
didn't subscribe
angels,
to him yet. I
interviews
remember
of
watching it.
aliens,
You might can get a
predictions
subscribe
from The
this time. I
Simpsons,
usually don't subscribe the first time I watch.
UFO footage. We've got the
You
lot,
make
okay?
it,
And
unless
I've
it's
got them,
extraordinary.
as always, random. I've got tabs open.
It actually
and I'm
allowed
just
me
gonna
to do
fire off
something.
the hip and just go for it, okay? Let's get this quick one out of the way a minute. Right, this one here. Can you remember the jellyfish UFO? Okay, we've all heard about it. The jellyfish UFO. A UFO went over an army base that looked like a jellyfish. Well, if you remember on the last video, I pointed out to you guys, and this is like. This is like one of those pictures that you look at, and it says, "What did you see first? A house, or a face, or a dog, or an old woman, or whatever?" Right? When I looked at the video, or sorry, the photograph, I
It's
said,
all fake shit. People just want it fake attention.
Area here, and it looked like
it's all fake ass attention, man.
And with a black hole, and I said, "Is that
it's
where
fake
laser
attention.
comes out with?" Right?
That's what it is.
And so many people sent me what they saw, and this is what they saw, and because somebody actually highlighted it, I've looked at it in a different way. I'm like, oh God, yeah.
Give me some of them chips.
Right? Let me just try and quickly find the jellyfish.
Give me some of them chips over D.
It's easy if I just go back to my old video.
I'll check over D.
Okay, so this is the photo that we were talking about, okay? And I said, oh, you know, look at the metal, the material, wonder if it's like bendable or whatever, right? And then I said, what concerns me and what intrigues me is about this area here, this ball here. And I said, what's that? Is that where like a laser comes out from, you know? And then I got loads and loads of emails and tweets and things like that with this, mate, okay? And I just started looking at it in a different way. I was like, oh, shit, yeah, I'm wrong, man.
You're wrong, man.
So somebody emailed me this.
Buddy.
It blatantly looks like an alien, like a little baby alien. Look at the head.
Baby alien. No. Right? Stop it. We were just talking about baby
and that's his nose, mouth, chin.
We just talked about baby aliens.
What? Hang on.
Spain. I knew it. This shit's so predictable.
It could be an alien.
This shit's so predictable. They can't tell me this shit is a fucking random car shuffler.
So maybe the alien is this is his chair. Holy shit, this is
they
his
might
chair.
Make it look like a random shuffler.
And look how big the headrest is because of his massive head.
They could turn your ass
into like a joystick of some sort. Oh, mate.
Piece of sliced meat.
Do you see that?
Do you see that?
I see that. Oh my God.
Get in his hand bullshit.
Crazy.
So you got in his hand bullshit.
Do you think that's
you got in his hand bullshit? I'm not playing with y'all big stack dudes. I'm not playing with you.
Like a little alien controlling like a huge. I can't remember. I've only seen that
I'm
one
not playing
once
with your big
years
stack.
ago. It wasn't really one of my favorite films, to be fair. Right. Okay. So that's that. Right.
You called 17,000. Did you call
I also
it Jack
spoke about
Jack
an
5?
alien
No, it
interview
did.
that was supposed
I'm gonna
to
show
be
you a little
released.
something over
Okay.
I'm not playing.
And I
I'm betting a real card.
The alien one, well,
real
video I
card.
showed you last night, okay? I thought it was that particular interview with the alien.
I can't do you, Casper. I don't know what you're talking about. You rambling. Get on with it. Patrick Mahomes versus Lamar Johnson. This is my dog. This is my dog, Carson. He ain't my dog. I talked to him on the phone a couple times.
They gotta go.
But if I fuck with you, you're my dog. Unless you say, nigga, fuck you. Then I'm like, damn, you ain't my dog then. What you got to say about this big guy NFL? Please tell us.
Devo time, is he even playing next week? He gets hurt every playoff.
Every
I
playoff.
can't say it's Devo time.
What?
I know it's Lamar Jackson time.
It's Lamar Jackson time. Can
I
he
know
get a
it's the
Super Bowl?
Ravens time.
Can he get a Super Bowl?
It's time to bring that trophy home. 2 more wins.
Oh, you're a Baltimore dude anyway, I
None
think.
bigger than next week.
I thought you were Chicago, though. I don't know. Crap.
Get your nerves in check. The defense will set the tone. And we're
Just
going to put this
shot
nutrition
time,
for homo to bed.
But I
You'll never have to
understand.
worry about it again.
Lamar Jackson.
But they're done.
I don't really fall into that. Like, oh, he black. I want to go for him
All
because he
these
black.
for this team, they done carried this
Oh, the
team
young man get
all
him.
this year, the whole
Because if I look at
been
now,
there supporting them, patting them on the back.
who would I rather
I want
win?
him out
Patrick
of hell.
Mahomes? Hell no. He don't want
I want him
enough.
out.
Brock
And I want
Purdy?
Lamar Jackson to be the one to do it.
Not really.
Football
I
gotta mean something.
don't know him. Who else? Detroit Golf. Hell
Send them
no.
home.
After they don't ship them over to Detroit.
No Lamar Jackson.
Detroit ain't won in how long? Do I want to see them all of a sudden win now? Not necessarily. It would be a good story, finally. I'm so tired of them being the way they've been, Detroit.
Well,
But
I knew Buffalo would lose.
I gotta ride with Lamar. He from Florida.
They don't know how to
He
win the
Florida
game. They don't know how to
nigga.
go a season.
A Florida
to
black
take
guy. Florida
As you
dudes
saw
look
tonight, they
different.
choked them.
Although I was born, and I know this to be true,
So,
but I was born in Rochester, New York, and I was about 8 years old. I remember this was the 49ers versus the Miami Dolphins. And my mama, we were from Florida. She lived in Florida. But when she got pregnant with me, she went to her dad's house in Rochester and had me there and was living there. And she had a Super Bowl party. And her guest asked me, I don't even remember what guest asked me, who you going for? I said, I got family in Florida. I'm going for the Florida team. Miami. I said the Florida team. I didn't see Miami Dolphins at the time. And I'm shocked at how my IQ football was. Because I remember that fumble. Miami Dolphins got scooped up and ran it back for a score. We're down by, I think, 2 scores at the time. 10 points, 13-10, somewhere like that. But we'd have picked that score. We'd either tied it, been within 7, within 3, something close. It would have been a closer game. But they said it was no fumble. And that was the first time as an 8-year-old realized they chipped us. They chipped us. I still feel that taste in my mouth from 8 years ago. They chipped us. I've been a Miami Dolphins fan ever since. Okay, when my mama moved to Florida that very March.
if I'm doing 85,
But nearly 2 months later.
What is he doing?
And then I grew up as a Florida boy. I had to fight a lot because I was from New York with a New York accent. I got certified in as a Florida boy, as a Duval County, growing up on 45th in Cleveland, Cleveland on, Kidnight, Moncrief, Range High School, played with Brian Dawkins, Patrick Sapp, and Don Locke. We had a squad. Let me give my dog a like though real quick. Waka. You know, I don't like this video. He ain't doing nothing but driving his ass up in the car. Why should I like it? You got 233 watching, only 63 likes. Because we really don't like this particular video, Carcinio. But we gonna give you a like because we rock with you. But I'll just let people know, even though I got a small channel, I wish I had a lot of likes so my channel would grow. But I don't give a damn. And I'm not a robot. People hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. I don't hit the like immediately. I want to know I really like the show today. Shit. Keep y'all ass accountable. You YouTube influencers, keep them accountable. Don't give their ass likes. Just the like. Make their ass work for the likes. Make sure the likes are authentic likes. He ain't said a word in about 2 minutes. At least a full sentence. I don't even watch streams, man.
Yeah, well, he don't have.
All right, I'm out of there, Casino. Have a nice night. Drive home safe. I don't watch streams when they driving in the way back. What the fuck you talking to your crowd for? Why you on the road? That shit dangerous in their way. You can't respond to the chats. You can't engage. You just running your mouth carelessly on the road. That's anybody who's streaming their show live on the fucking road. What you doing? Moving. Listen. Oh man. I just called. It's been on a break. Sound like my dog sniffing around out there. Moving cars. Looks like we're Muppy. Who's Muppy? Muppy got us doubled. Got us covered over here. I didn't even see Muppy get on our table, man. I gotta start paying attention. Oh, hell no. Hell no. All red tins. I ain't got no black tin. Man, y'all bullshit, man. I'm busting out there. Oh, shit. He got it. I just had to test it. Ruben finna go. Ruben finna fold. Ruben raised first. Man. Shit. Gotta check. Cause they got an ace. 10 'em. The 10 could have gave somebody a straight too with that bullshit. Might not wanted the 10. Boy, be careful what you ask for sometimes. This shit. I check. Little 8. Oh, they see. Okay. 10 would have busted his face. He would have thought he good. Why y'all calling? Y'all ain't got nothing. He had a straight draw. I understand. He had a straight draw. I understand. Jay-Z genealogy. Now you done tried this man. How you did that? That's how he did it. I don't know. Before the Bible was translated part 1, how in the fuck did you get the first Bible? Boy, you can't make this shit up, boy. You can't make this shit up, bro. Why would I click on that shit? That shit clickbait. They got the first Bible before it was translated. Please tell me, how did this happen? It didn't. It didn't happen. I refuse to click on it. Kill the missing part. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I liked his motherfucking shootout. That was a reality little show. I liked it. I liked it, bro. I liked it. Boy, you just did this 4 hours ago, and you just on the road. Where you going this time of night on the road? Hey, man, I fuck with you a little bit, even though he say some off the wall ass shit and some country ass shit, and he might. He got that look. Kill got that look on. You can look at it on his face and just look at him. Tell what kind of guy Gil is. You know what I'm saying? But Gil ain't. I don't think he a bad guy. He gonna say some country shit. And I think he kinda like a halfway comedian. At least he thinks. Little dry ass shit he'll say just to stir up some bullshit. Half of that shit he probably believe, and half of that shit he could be saying that shit. I really believe that. I'm a fool, man. I know y'all gonna throw me a club, make me stay in there. You definitely made me stay in there. That was a 6 o'clock. But oh, they gave me the free one. They let me see the free club. And we bet 26,000. If he raised, boy, I'm in trouble. Oh, they had the flush. I mean the boat. Open D, you can't call that. You can't. He had the big nut flush on my head. Boy, I would have got smoked. I'm so glad I was out of that hand. Boy, you chasing down that runner club, that little ass shit. I'm glad I was out of that mug. Boy, get out. Get out. Look at him. He mad. Okay, I'm going to let you be mad. 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 What are you talking about right there, man? This shit is, you can't make this shit up. The people who can't visualize. What about it? What can't visualize? Well, which way? What visualization are you gonna find? Damn, over there, you mad? You keep raising? Oh, I knew it, boy. I would have had your face bust open. Oh, I would have bust your face open. I knew it. I was supposed to call you because you just keep throwing money out there. Damn. Damn. I had his face open. Oh, I had his face. Man, fold. Damn. Go raise. Damn, everybody being a snitch now. Everybody releasing footage now. What the fuck is going on? 50 Cent leaks new footage exposing rappers that did it. Come on. That's some more clickbait. Tasha K going to prison? Ooh. Oh my God. This is. Hey man, boy, this shit, you can't make this shit up. Opa D, don't be bullshit, man. Opa D. Opa D. I'm tired of your bullshit. Okay, Opa D. Moving God, somebody smoked you recently. And you about to throw that money out there. Man, let's raise this and get this shit over with, man. Triple Anthony. Yeah. Triple Anthony. Yeah. You can't make this shit up. The true name of God. Wow. So you found that yourself, my friend. The ancient scrolls. is giving you this information. He must be out of his mind. The true name of God, you must be out of your mind, sir. Please. What makes you think the true name of God will be even earth, anything that will be earthbound or earth derived? I just don't believe it. I can't believe it. Kevin said, they say he died of sex appeal. Ain't that some shit? They are lying. What aliens and UFOs actually are may scare you. What, you know what they actually are too? You know, they can't really explain it with the sky. You know, at least your clickbait may scare. It's a little more, I don't know. I see the Jimmy Carter, so that's get that ultimately let me click on it.
Listen, there's a good chance somebody's trying to hack your website right now. You gotta make sure you're covered. I'm talking about enterprise-grade security built into your site.
Before Jimmy Carter became president, he saw a UFO in the sky with a group of people that would change the course of his life. And as he was running for president, one of his campaign promises is that he was going to release information about UFOs and aliens, what the government was keeping secret. As he won the presidency, he was going to make good on this promise. This is going to be the first president to completely declassify UFOs and aliens. When he was halted by the CIA told him that is not a good idea, because what you think are creatures from another planet, little green men from another planet in spaceships, these are our gods. They created us. They created humanity and religion to create peace on earth, and also to use us as test subjects. Upon being declassified, Jimmy Carter, a very strong Christian, very strong in his beliefs, he broke down, he cried, and he sobbed. And he no longer held on to his campaign promise. Now the talk...
Hold on. And see, but this is the problem with this. And I tell people about this Bible. I don't even feel like pulling the book out. In Psalm 119, Gimel says, we are a stranger on the earth. And what gods are you referring to, truly? Is it this beast god, or this, they claim it's a reptilian, draconian? Who did this creature create? Truly. Yeah, you don't want to release it because what looks to be so is this Caucasian was created. And you're saying it yourselves, but I think it was only the Caucasians, in my opinion. Because the evidence shows that the brown folk been here a long, long time on the earth. It shows it. They know it shows it. They refuse to dig up any land in America because it'll show it. It may even show America was the original source of the people. And that's a theory out there. Who knows? What we do know is the original people of the earth were the sun people. And I knew it was a reason why I clicked on this video.
About UFOs and aliens was a national security issue. Releasing this information to the public could spell total disaster. as people during that time, even 30, 40 years ago, were more religious than they are today. Flash forward to today, you have official government workers, those of the Department of Defense, coming out, whistleblowers like David Grush, having hearings with the United States Congress. Congress is very excited about these whistleblowers coming out and speaking out, that they are very brave. It's the people's right to know that the government is hiding information about UFOs and aliens, and it's our right to know what they are hiding. So Congress, in a bipartisan light, in a group of Democrats and Republicans, come together to get to the bottom of this. They have a 3-hour hearing with intelligence.
Next time I
This
gotta go
group
to
of people
court,
that we're going to
I'm gonna
release
tell the judge, I'm gonna
information
say,
about
I'm
UFOs
sorry,
and aliens
but
to the public,
my
the
God has
government secrets
revealed
to the
yet y'all
public.
worship
Well, their tune
another
starts
God.
to change after this
It's not
3-hour
my God.
declassification. They start to invoke
And
Jimmy
y'all
Carter.
been lying,
You even had
hiding
Congressman
that
Robert
fact.
Garcia of California
And the
say
God,
that this could be a
this
national
God y'all
security
worship,
issue.
did
Whatever
they
UAPs may
manipulate
be,
and
so
create
the
these
bill will
white
actually
people?
do that.
Y'all was
Obviously, you can't
created
talk
on
about the
this
details
earth.
of the briefing, but I think
My
there was some
God,
interesting information, and so I think
not say anything else in this court.
this is a topic that I think is a national
They
security
got
issue,
the power to make
and
you
it's
suffer
really
now.
important that there's disclosure and transparency. I think that's what the public wants. I think it's also a very serious topic, and so we've got to just take it with seriousness. It is not a joke.
But what's very interesting is that after this 3-hour meeting, we are now hearing the words interdimensional and extra-dimensional angels. After this 3-hour hearing, you had reporters approach Congresswoman Anna Molina, and she said, we have to remember the words of David Grush, that these are not extraterrestrials, but these are interdimensional beings. She also ominously states that she now believes David Grush, that people were hurt in trying to release this information.
What I can also say is one thing in particular that really caused me to be concerned about this whole thing is that Grush had stated to myself, Representative Burchett, and another member on the phone that there were people that were hurt hiding this information and keeping this information safe and or trying to come forward with this information. What I can tell you is I believe that claim after now leaving this government. That's all I'll say on that.
Do you think that the administration
Supercharge your business with the all-new Shopify point of sale, the all-in-one POS.
And so she would not give any more information as to what she meant by interdimensional. Now, interdimensional can mean just about anything.
Now I'm a little skeptical. Look, I'm on true side. I remember an Art Bell show. It was back in late 90s, maybe early 2000s. Where a caller called in and said he used to work for Air 51. They contacted some interdimensional being, and they knocked the phone offline and all that. Now, are they running with that story now? Was that a plant? You know, was it a plant? And they used to want us to believe in space beings. Now they want interdimensional beings. Well, what could it be? Shit, it's all God, man. The fuck he got over there? Shit, I was having to go down a few times, dollar shit. Yeah, you snuck around and caught your little H5. I had them pocket boulders, boy. I ain't playing with y'all, boy. I had them pocket boulders, and I don't care about your flush draws, your straight draws, or whatever you think you got, or whatever you think you gonna fool me with. Whatever you think you gonna fool me with. You feel me? Triple Anthony. He goes a little ways, huh? She don't want to talk no more about it. She just put a little snippet out there. That's skeptical to me. You know, it could be true. Who knows? It's skeptical to me. Man, I'm in for 7 more thousand. I'm out now, boo. nothing but fucking time. Every time I get hearts, they give me dimes. Every time I get dimes, they give me hearts. Whatever, bro.
Because we as humans are also dimensional creatures. We are either of the third dimension or the fourth dimension. So this could mean beings from a dimension lower than us or a dimension higher than us. But this could also mean beings from another realm, maybe even a spiritual realm, such as the likes of heaven or hell. We even had another congressman come out after this meeting saying that he wishes he never attended at all, because he's now more concerned than ever. After the classified briefing, we also had another congressman say that UFOs may be...
Why y'all so scared now? The Earth been here for so long, and you're scared now. Is it... Wait a minute. Congressman Eric Burleson has waded into the waded into the discourse about UFOs. And in an outburst that probably says more about the state of U.S. politics than unidentified objects in the sky, speculated that they might be angels sent by God himself. The only way that is true, Mr. Congressman, or whoever believes that, is if these angels are coming because the white man has enslaved us and colonialized the whole world and has put in a grip on us with their taxes, with their jails, with all the other atrocities, poisoning the earth with the spillages of oil in our waters, poisoning the food, disrupting the actual seeds, then you should be scared. Yeah. If I've been doing that to someone and all of a sudden I heard they family coming to kill me for hurting, this my girlfriend who brothers are coming to whoop my ass now, yeah, I'll be scared. If that's the only way that's true, why else would God send the angels?
Extra-dimensional angels. Congressman Eric Burleson speculated that these UFOs, these aliens, might be angels sent by God himself. He always had this belief that aliens, UFOs, were angels, and that after this classification, it did not change his worldview. So it seems like we are now shying away from the thought that aliens, entities, beings, whatever you want to call them, come from another...
First of all, he's a congressman. You're just a congressman, dude. So how could you tell me it's more likely? That's flim-flam. There's no way you're credible enough to tell me it's more likely it's something extra dimensional than within this dimension. Do you even understand dimensions, sir? No, you don't. So stop it with the flim-flam. We can't let the flim-flam flim-flam us. It's more likely. Okay, even if you are a scientist, I don't even know your credibility. I don't know your credentials, I mean. You could be a theoretical physicist for all I know. I hope you are for making such a claim. But even if you are, man, I gotta call you, bro. Oh, you got aces. Fuck. Damn. Oh, punk ass Jacks. Punk ass Jacks. I should have folded because I'm talking. That was a rule of mine. I was busy. God damn it. I'm calling now. I'm mad. And then, so what I'll say, all right, man, what is this they don't gave me? reason, man. I just need to see what the fuck going on right now. Because that last hand was just caught me by surprise. I wasn't paying attention to who the fuck Winston was. I'm a little guy. Man, Cat, you ain't got shit. I'm worried about Opa D. I'm worried about Opa D. I'm worried about Opa D right now, Mr. McCatch. That they got a king ace or some dumb shit. You know what? I'm gonna let it have it. I'm gonna let them have it, bro. I think this shit, man. I just think they really is shit, man. This shit, man. I think they is. Well, in a lot of different churches, including the Bible and others, that's really the way that he described messages of God, or angels. Yeah, whatever.
Planet, but that they now come from another dimension. They are interdimensional beings. But that begs the question, are these aliens, or what we think of as aliens, these entities, these beings, are they actual angels? Or are they something more nefarious? Are they fallen angels? Are they demons? Are they liars? Are they spreading lies? The Pentagon actually has their own wing when it comes to UFOs and aliens. They do have programs that research UFOs. And they halted a specific program because something they saw terrified them. As the Pentagon were funding this one specific program, and as they were getting closer and closer to the truth, they decided to cut off funding altogether. And it wasn't just one small contingent group, but a large group of people. Now, it is stated that this large group of people were the Christians inside the Pentagon that wanted to stop this program, but no, it was all sorts of people with different beliefs, because come to find out, what they were researching were not people from another planet. These were not creatures from another planet coming down in machinery. But they found out that these creatures were creatures from hell. The money and funding for this program was immediately stopped after what they saw. There were those still working inside this program that wanted it to continue, but they were also stopped as well. They were told, no, this can no longer continue, because we are no longer dealing with things or creatures or entities from another planet. These are interdimensional. These are demons. So as of September 2023, this alien UFO program within the Pentagon has ceased to be, or so we're told. Now, coincidence may have it, going back to 1997, radio host Art Bell had a very interesting call. He had a caller call in talking about Area 51, and he was acting very frantic. He said what we believe are aliens are interdimensional beings.
Okay, well, what we're thinking of as aliens are they're extra-dimensional beings that an earlier precursor of the space program made contact with. They are not what they claim to be. They have infiltrated a lot of aspects of the military establishment, particularly the Area 51. Disasters that are coming,
So we might have a little bit more clarity to what he was talking about. In November 1991, a Nebraskan priest named Ray Boach had a meeting with a paraphysicist working on a top-secret program for the United States Department of Defense. Both men were deeply worried and were looking for advice and guidance from Boach on the project in which they were immersed. The classified operation, Boach was told, revolved around attempts by certain elements of the Department of Defense to contact what they termed non-human entities, or NHEs. Most people might call them extraterrestrials, aliens, or in terms of the field of UFOlogy and popular culture, the Greys. Now, for a while, the Department of Defense referred to them as just that, as the Greys, but not for long. As Ray Boach listened carefully to what his sources told him, he come to realize that the Pentagon was actually dabbling in decidedly dangerous areas. These physicists who were working with the Department of Defense, Ray Boach's sources, they were telling him things that did not make much sense. The scientists explained to Boach that the contact with the NHEs was not achieved on a face-to-face basis, but rather in mind-to-mind fashion. Telepathy, ESP, and channeling were the primary ways via which interaction occurred. But as the program progressed, something ominous occurred. It was as if a dark cloud descended on all those.
That was like the what's the name ranch? Like the what's the name of that ranch? Skinwalker Ranch. They say everybody who go to Skinwalker Ranch, some come back with them, and the other people with their friends and family be seeing shit. But it's a possession. They attach on to you. How can they do it? How can they do it?
Tied to the program. Bad luck, illness, and even death blighted the team. Such was the extent of negativity that surrounded the operation. The Department of Defense came to a startling and disturbing conclusion. So these Pentagon workers in the 90s had a very similar experience to the Pentagon workers in the 2020s that halted this UFO program. Now listen to this. Although the Department of Defense in the 90s had initially assumed the entities they were dealing with were extraterrestrial, Boach was informed that over time, that view changed significantly and dramatically. The scientists on board eventually came to believe that they were not dealing with aliens from faraway galaxies after all, but with highly dangerous, deceptive, manipulated demons, as in literal demons from literal hell. So this even goes back to Jimmy Carter, this goes back to the CIA and the government, that they are being manipulated, they are being deceived by demons. These aliens that the government are aware of are telling the government that they are the one true gods. So if these aliens are not aliens at all, if they are actual demons, if they are fallen angels, then what are UFOs? Are they machinery? Why would demons, why would fallen angels need UFOs to fly around in, to travel? The UFO presence on our planet, the Pentagon group believed, was designed to seduce us into believing aliens were among us, when the reality, as they saw it at least, was that they were being led to...
I actually think both of these could be true. I actually think both of these could be true. Think about that. If those are demons, then who are the gods and the angels that fight demons? Initially anyway. So it both can be true.
To accept that belief as a means to allow Satan's minions to get his claws into us. Such was the concern on the part of the Department of Defense about their actions, namely opening a door or a portal to something monstrous and malignant. They began digging deep into the distant past for the answers to the UFO puzzle. It was ancient demons, rather than ancient aliens, that tasked the finest minds of the Pentagon. As incredible as it might sound, those attached to the Pentagon program consulted numerous early texts and books that addressed the field of demonology, chiefly to try and figure out the extent to which the UFO phenomenon, some of it, perhaps even all of it, was the result of demonic activity and satanic deception. Now, the Department of Defense spent a great deal of time studying numerous books on ancient and modern demonology, including John Deacon and John Walker's 1601 book, Theological Discourses of Spirits and Devils, and R. Campbell Thompson's The Devils and Evil Spirits of Babylonia. The Deacon and Walker book presented to its readers a long and complicated history of demonology, the means by which demons could get their grips into easily manipulated people, and the deceptive nature of these unholy creatures, all of which was worryingly familiar to the Department of Defense team. So what does it sound like? This sounds exactly like Project Bluebeam, that we do have demons working with the government to produce what is UFOs. And these UFOs could be that great deception among humanity when there is this quote-unquote supposed alien invasion. So supposedly what we're seeing in the skies is just a demonic hallucination by real demons to make us believe UFOs are real, to deceive humanity. The final fallout from that, as proposed by Project Bluebeam, is to make us align to a demonic antichrist. So it's very funny how everything always falls back to Project Bluebeam, a great deception on man. And that does not take away the fact that real entities exist. Of course they do. They are working with the government. When certain portions of the government, whether it is the president, Congress, or certain portions of the Pentagon working with certain programs, are declassified about what these entities truly are, their tunes, their outlooks start to change. They can now no longer talk about this demonic deception they are now a part of. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help this channel.
You got on your channel, man. I got another subscription. Okay, that's great as in line. Let me just look at your video, bro. Minutes of bar. Okay. You like you trying to find the truth, bro. I like you. I'm gonna subscribe. Ding, 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 ding. It look like you trying to find the truth. And I like your video have some look more official as far as some look. You put some official shit on there. With Jimmy Carter and Art Bell call. That was a good record. I would have had to put my bigger video like that. Why you keep putting his face up here though? You got the same thumbnails. I'm tired of seeing the same dude. Bomb, I guess that was a bomber. I guess you did a little bit about cars. I don't know. That's how I check out a few videos and see. But I don't know if I will or not. I don't know. I don't know, cuz. I don't know, cuz. Put this shit on clickbait. They found them. Oh no, bro. I might have to unsubscribe. No. What is this thumbnail, bro? They can't make this shit. Oh, they found him. Man, I can't click on that, bro. That's just too much for me. You know what, man? I subscribed. I gave you a chance.
You can turn any slogan or funny quote into a professional design in just minutes with one tool. Making text-only designs, whether that's shirts or anything else, used to be super hard, but that's a thing in the past because now Kindle has all of the fonts, text effects, and color adjustments that you need to make stunning designs.
Never been confirmed, but what actually is confirmed to be true, in 2003, a German-led expedition of archaeologists believe they found Gilgamesh's tomb. The Epic of Gilgamesh, written by a Middle Eastern scholar 2,500 years before the birth of Christ, commemorated the life of the ruler of the city of Uruk, from which Iraq gets its name. Now, like I said, in 2003, a German-led expedition believed they discovered what is thought to be the entire city of Uruk, including where the Euphrates once flowed, the last resting place of its famous king. Now, there is a conspiracy theory to be had here because people do believe the war in Iraq centered around Gilgamesh's tomb. Intelligence was given to the United States that Gilgamesh's tomb had been discovered, and thus we invaded Iraq. Now, what also is true is that the United States did loot over 5,000 antiques from Iraq, and one of these antiques were the Gilgamesh Dream Tablet. Now, many people do question how did the United States get a hold of these antiques, including the Dream Tablet, so that does put more weight that they went there to Iraq to loot the Gilgamesh tomb. So then, if the United States denies the reason they were in Iraq to loot the tomb of Gilgamesh, then how did they come a hold of the Gilgamesh Dream tablet? Well, as alleged in the government's amended complaint, in 2003, a United States antiquities dealer purchased the Gilgamesh Dream tablet encrusted with dirt and illegible from a family member of a coin dealer in London. The antiquities dealer and a United States cuneiform expert shipped the tablet to the United States by international post without declaring formal entry. So they were pretty much sneaking this into the United States. Now, after the tablet was imported and cleaned, experts in the cuneiform recognized it as bearing a portion of the Gilgamesh epic, in which the protagonist describes his dreams to his mother. The protagonist's mother interprets the dreams as a foretelling of the arrival of a new friend. She tells her son, "You will see him again and your heart will laugh." The names of the hero Gilgamesh and the character who becomes his friend, Enkidu, are replaced in his tablets with the names of the deities, Sin and E. The tablet measures approximately 6 inches by 5 inches and is written in the Akkadian language, which is spoken in ancient Mesopotamia. Now, going back to the German archaeologists, they state they do not definitely want to say it's the grave of King Gilgamesh, but it looks very similar to that described in the epic. Now, they state in the book, actually a set of inscribed clay tablets, Gilgamesh was described as having been buried under the Euphrates, in a tomb apparently constructed when the waters of the ancient river parted after his death. The archaeologists continue to state, "We found just outside the city an area in the middle of the former Euphrates River, the remains of such a building, which could be interpreted as a burial." The archaeologists stated the amazing discovery of the ancient city under the Iraqi desert had been made possible by modern technology. By differences in magnetization in the soil, you can look into the ground. The difference between the mud bricks and the sediments in the Euphrates River gives a very detailed structure. Now, this creates what is known as a magnetogram, which is then digitally mapped, effectively giving a town plan of Iraq. Now, what is surprising by this technology is that the archaeologists found structures that were already described by Gilgamesh. Now, the archaeologists covered more than 100 hectares. Now, 1 hectare equals to 100 acres. What they found were garden structures and field structures as described in the epic, and they have found Babylonian houses. But the archaeologist states the most astonishing find was an incredibly sophisticated system of canals, stating very clearly we can see in the canals some structures showing that flooding destroyed some houses, which means it was a highly developed system, saying it's like Venice in the desert. Now, if the archaeologists found exactly what Gilgamesh stated in the epic, it's not outside the realm of possibility that they would find his tomb as well, exactly as it stated in the epic. Well, did they find Gilgamesh's tomb? Well, we don't know. There have been 0 updates to this article, 0 updates to this story. No archaeologist has come out further to what they have found, because during that time, what was taking place in the news was Iraq, but it was the invasion of Iraq by the United States. Now, archaeologists stated they found this legendary city of Gilgamesh in April of 2003. The invasion of Iraq by the United States forces occurred only 1 month. It went from March 20th of 2003 to May 1st of 2003. So the timing of the United States forces really aligns with the German archaeologists. So did they recover everything they needed from the tomb of Gilgamesh and Gilgamesh himself? Now, we don't know exactly what the government or archaeologists recovered in this location in Iraq, but on December 13th, 2018, there was a Freedom of Information Act requested by one Denitra D. Senegar, requesting documents pertaining to the resurrection chamber of Gilgamesh, the location of his body, and the location of the buried Nephilim. Now, I do want to make it clear that anybody can make a FOIA request, but the theory is that this Denitra D. Senegar happens to be Hillary Clinton. Well, then how would theorists make that connection when just anybody can make a Freedom of Information request. Now, here's the thing. Searching the name Denitra D. Sinagar, it brings up nothing of significance, and it's possibly an alias. Going to the virtual reading room of Clinton emails and search for Nephilim, it returns 0 results. However, if you search the name Denitra D. Sinagar, 12,726 results return. Now, more than likely, this is a code name for Hillary Clinton, because I highly doubt Hillary Clinton would use her own name to search for Gilgamesh, his resurrection chamber, and fallen Nephilim. The file would not show up under Clinton's secret emails because the request was not sent from this account. The request was to the State Department from Clinton's code name. It should also be noted that December 13, 2018 was the date that the file was actually received and not the actual send date. Now, just like the archaeologists, this Freedom of Information Act request was closed and nothing more has come out of it. There have been no updates or why this person was even researching this information. Now, Gilgamesh is known as the king of the Nephilim, and also the Nephilim are known as giants. They are known as either the offspring of fallen angels, or they are known as fallen angels themselves. But it is more theorized that the Nephilim are the children of the fallen angels, they are the giants. Now, I do find this very fascinating because we are in a time where people, whether it's the Miami Mall in Brazil, the Las Vegas family, and so forth, are reporting seeing 10-foot beings. So there are a lot of people that do believe what people are seeing, these 10-foot beings, are the actual Nephilim. In 2018, a request was received for the location of King Gilgamesh, his resurrection chamber, and the Nephilim, the Murray Nephilim.
Hold on, man. It sounds like a psyops, man. They prepping us for the alien invasion, the demon invasion. What if it's real? They want to. This they way of kind of warn us. Say, man, y'all better get tired already. We can't just tell y'all flat out, hey, well, we about to get invaded by demons. Or they about to take their earth back. Or they done leave with the devil and nah, it's old. They're not gonna tell you that shit. Wow. So I don't know what to believe right now. As far as all this shit that's floating out there. I mean, what can you believe, to be honest? I'm a fool. Nah, you can have that shit, bro. I don't want to play that hand. I'm a fool for you. They will send me down the hell water. I'm glad I'm back right.
And now, 5 to 6 years later, people are reporting seeing 10-foot tall beings. Now, the video footage I am showing you is purported to be the tomb of King Gilgamesh taken by the archaeologists, but fact checkers.
If y'all remember the moon issue where they showed the black girl with dreads and the little suit supposed to have been on the moon, that almost look like that same type of
have come along and saying that this is a hoax.
It's fake.
This is a hoax video has been debunked. Now, like I said, after archaeologists stated they believe they found a city that was ruled by King Gilgamesh, there have been absolutely no updates from these archaeologists, save for this video that was released 20 years later. Now, it is believed that the actual archaeologists that were discovering the city and found this tomb took this video, but this video does originate from TikTok, or so the fact checker states. Now, if this video does indeed originate from TikTok, then that does raise some alarms. It does raise some questions about the authenticity of this video. But then again, we can't really trust fact checkers either, as I've proven in my previous community post. Now, this person who posted the video at JessicaLove9578 on TikTok, now like I said, she posted this video. We don't know if she was the first one to post this video or this was her re-uploading this video. but she stated that she found footage of the Gilgamesh tomb far exceeding her expectations. It's beautiful. You can pull this off the Freedom of Information Act. This is legit. It's Hillary Clinton requesting the information. Originally, it was hacked. Anybody who doesn't know the Tomb of Gilgamesh situation, they found the Tomb of Gilgamesh in Iraq. And as soon as they did, before the story broke out, the American government set up camp on their territory, kicked out all the media, went down into the tomb, removed a bunch of stuff, and the story disappeared. Now, even though she is a TikToker, a broken clock is right twice a day, and she is correct here. This story did disappear after the archaeologists found this city. Now, there is another thing that might make this a hoax as well. In the video, there is a front page of a newspaper with the date of 2008, Saturday, May 5th, 2008. So if this newspaper was not digitally enhanced into the video, if this was not put into the video to discredit the video, then there is no way this could have been taken in 2003. Now, even if this video is a hoax, it does sound like the United States government did find something in this location in Iraq, and since then, it's been hushed up. Is it possible what they found in Iraq, this resurrection chamber and this Nephilim, is connected to all this UFO and alien talk today? Now, we do know that Congress is shying away from the fact that these entities, these aliens, these fallen angels, these demons, whatever you want to call them, come from another planet. And they are now saying that they are interdimensional. Maybe they did resurrect Nephilim or fallen angels, and they can no longer be contained. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.
This just shut all the side off, man. This shit seems fake as fuck to me. Like, you know, I seen some reports about America about to invade. They about to invade America. And I don't know. They're gonna show me all the videos now. Oh man, I'm trying to slow work myself back up to the top, baby. Woman peas in a plain flow. Damn. TikTok. We got all kind of shit on here. Damn. You have been exposed to some shit. I don't even look at no more of this shit right now. Wow. Men are done. What's she talking about? She's supposed to be the sun expert. I want to hear soul eater. What you mean it's a soul eater? That make me want to hear it. Alright, August 2020, that music cable, that's what's about it. You know, Nickel Cloud was singing that boy on the red.
Dear Leon and Charlie, In the story of the creation, God makes the world and everything in it in 6 days. On the 7th day, he rests. The day of rest is significant because it suggests that the creation required a certain amount of effort on God's part, that some sort of artistic struggle had taken place. This struggle is the validating impulse that gives God's world its intrinsic meaning. The world becomes more than just an object full of other objects. Rather, it is imbued with the vital spirit, the pneuma of its creator. ChatGPT rejects any notion of creative struggle, that our endeavors animate and nurture our lives, giving them depth and meaning. It rejects that there is a collective, essential, and unconscious human spirit underpinning our existence, connecting us all through our mutual striving. ChatGPT is fast-tracking the commodification of the human spirit by mechanizing the imagination. It renders our participation in the act of creation as valueless and unnecessary. That songwriter you were talking to, Leon, who is using ChatGPT to write his lyrics because it is faster and easier, is participating in the erosion of the world's soul and the spirit of humanity itself, and to put it politely, should fucking desist if he wants to continue calling himself a songwriter.
That lady said
ChatGPT's intent is to eliminate the process of creation and its attendant challenges, viewing it as nothing more than a time-wasting inconvenience that stands in the way of the commodity itself. Why strive, it contends? Why bother with the artistic process and its accompanying trials? Why shouldn't we make it faster and easier? When the God of the Bible looked down...
Well, it's a whole, brother. ChatGPT will lose. It's not them. It doesn't have a mind, and it's not gonna be able to get something specific. A mind can specifically target creation and creativity. It's randomly throwing that shit together. I don't believe it. They going to Planet Serpo, bro. Can you believe it? Planet Serpo. How could they? The island where homeless people are. What island they on? My God. What island are they? They on the island? I spoke. Not too late. I have a headache in the morning. Russell 2 million boobs, but I need to get views. Wallow Warren. They must want them to go. Damn, cat going to jail. This must have been a while back. John Bonet. That was 3 years ago. And I remember that disappearing. But now after looking at 411, I don't know what happened to that little girl. Some of these kids go missing, and it ain't the parents. It ain't nobody else. It's something that's going on with these Nephilim and demons and aliens and whatever the fuck they are. Something is out there. We're not alone. That part is making me feel why women never sound sorry. I don't think that. Maybe YouTuber died and goes to hell. Boy. I heard a lot of stories about that. I'm playing all right now, bro. The history of the Nephilim giants. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. DMT entities. Don't tell me what these motherfuckers going on. What's going on? Nobody believed that. Mm-mm-mm. We live in a simulation. They lie, lie, lie. This shit is all real. Your soul is real. Your soul is a real food source. That's not a simulation, bro. That's real. When you got demons vying for your soul, that's fucking real. That's no simulation. That's no video game. You're not pixels on a fucking screen. Fuck out of here. This shit mean 80. 80. 80. I know it. This shit is predictable. It's predictable. It's predictable. It's sad. Nigga need dead, man. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm getting hungry as fuck. The way it all is. I don't got no message from him to me. Understand, you're a man. I think, I don't know if you gay or not, but I'm not sure I want a lesson for him about being a man. I'm pretty sure, you know, he's a successful guy. He could teach me something. You know, discount him totally, but interesting that he would have that. That same head is the same demon head is what I saw in your boy, I think. So this, the algorithm showing me this. He's like, he'd probably be interested in this because they show that same alien head. Is that what it is? No, I don't want to see it again. The big head ass demons. I don't see it again. I care nothing about it. This shit hurt just to see that. That's the part, that's the dopamine rush this scrolling shit gives you. Whether it's good, happy, sad. Give me a straight. Man, I want to flop that bitch. Not check. They're pretty aggressive, man. I was saying, all right, y'all want to let this 9 bust y'all across the face. No, he ain't either. No, he ain't. Good, bad, hell. Good, bad. That bull. This is crazy. This is your sign to quit your job. Afro, Germany, man, black. I can make anything viral. creepy TikToks. You don't know if they're just faking you out or if it's real. If this video appears in your life, the entire blessing of the universe. Dang. A nigga blackmailing you, making you want to click. I want the blessings. I want the blessings. They keep giving me 6'5", man. 2024 will be chaos. CIA spy. I don't heard him talk before. I don't see nothing about no partner cheating. That shit minuscule to me. The psychology of numbers. Y'all think tasks about numbers do not mean have a quality, but also a quality one. He do teach the numerology, so I might get into that. Maybe that will unlock something for me. They're living amongst us. Ooh, the demons. Or the aliens. Ooh. This is the end. Google don't want us talking about sensitive events. Ooh. The simple reason why I say this is ruining your life. Ooh. Ooh, right now when I'm scrolling. I heard enough of that. The television UFO. We don't die. We don't die. Aliens in Brazil. No, bro. It's always be some far away footage. They can get close up on the motherfucker. Oh, that dude be like, that shit take a lot of your mental energy. You right. I'm tired of scrolling this shit. It's making me sleep. I'm done. I'm tired of this tournament. I don't even want to study no games right now. Oh my God, that shit drained me. Stop it, y'all. Don't watch it. I'd rather watch a kung fu movie. You know what? I might watch me old kung fu movie to relax my mind. I don't want to see all that extra, the up and down shit, crazy shit. Right now, I need a break from it all. China, I forgot what time they play. Oh, it's 2 in the morning, man. And I gotta play this term 27 and 96. One double up. I mean, I can win it. Let me see where I'm at in this shit for real. There's and tell you where we're at. Oh, yeah. Shit, double up for me, I'll be in second or third place. Shit. Last level, too. Tired of this shit. people jumping back in around 90 some people. Though that's gonna be a minute. That's gonna take. That might be all night just for this little ass shit, boy. This is the last time I get in this late ass tournament. If it ain't some thousands, in first place don't get me 1,000. I don't know no more. This late. But I ain't actually, but I gotta get up and take the kids to school. Now I'm gonna do some housework. I might lay my ass in the back down, go right back to sleep. You gotta do something, brother. Hey. Last almost in, we almost here. Can we win this shit? They've been bullshitting us on this poker. Can we win this shit? I think we can. The leak is that final tape. Final table. I'm sleepy, but we're gonna try to make it. I'm high as a kite. Man, why you raise me? I like calling little shit like this, man. I'm trying to double up. You know what I mean? Over D. Look at over D. And he folded like a hoe. I ain't folding. Fold. Bah! Bust him in the face. Bah, 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 bah. He folded like a hoe. Bah! Don't fold like no hoe. I'll holler at you over D. I thought you were gonna make it to the final table with me. I guess not. I guess not. Don't fold, be scratch. You had pocket eights. You would have bust me. That was a good fold by him, I guess. I guess that was a good fold by him, I guess. Man, I gotta stop smoking cigarettes, man. I think I'm gonna try to cold turkey for at least a few days. Shit. It's gonna be tough tomorrow, tough. What did I have? Nothing. Zilcho. You had Zilcho, bro. You had Zilcho. I'm gonna call my little ace queen. I ain't had a hand in a minute. James Mason. You look like you got something right now. I know it. No, sirree. Not right now, James Mason. I already felt you had something. It just felt like you was gonna throw that shit at me. Oh, wee. Man, Ace King on my ass. That nigga had Ace King on my ass. No. It's that exploding shit, boy. That shit was busting my brain. There's so much dumb shit going on. No, I am not playing. Be scratch. All they call them queens. Boy, that 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I need 5. James Mason. No, I'm bold right now. All right, I'm gonna get that double R I need, and I'm gonna be a millionaire. I'm gonna be a millionaire. Triple Anthony. He been waiting. I gotta pay attention to these dudes. I'm home in now. I hated I lost that money with my pocket jacks some years ago. I ain't pay attention to your boy. Man, I need to brush my teeth. I ain't playing dog person right now, bro. I'm waiting to seek and destroy right now. 1,000 guaranteed prize. We got the 1320. Not bad. Not bad. Actually, I think this is gonna end. It's gonna take about an hour to get it down to about 30, 40 motherfuckers. Another hour to get it down to the final table. So that's 4 a.m. And then if you go on the final table, it's gonna take, it could be quick. It could be an hour, another hour. Just depending on if somebody just have a massive lead and they'll pull their ass around, it'll end quick. But if it be well balanced, it can go a minute. Spadito. How you doing, Spadito? I don't want to play with you, Spadito. I want to play with you, Spadito. Triple Anthony. No, I don't anymore. Not every time, but lately. Oh yeah, they really gave it to him. My Spadito. That's yours. I ain't trying to bluff. No, you can have that, buddy. I don't bluff like that, boy. No, sirree. I should have followed that anyway. Because I'm supposed to be playing lock. Man, play lock. Wake up. Play lock. This shit getting serious now. See? They pushing, they all in the fold. Okay? Play lock, man. Play lock. Helly. I'm betting something not raised. Helly. James Mason. Okay. He called me. What you got, man? That's possible. But I got to bet that. Spadito. I had the A's. So I'm gonna show you. Spedito. Ain't no more showing cards. We gotta get let's see what folks got. Triple Anthony. They throw some. I just had ace king, ace queen, ace king. Somebody got ace king with me. Spedito. B scratch. B scratch. Oh. At least I got a club with it. Damn, Spedito. You quick to throw out some money. I gotta join you, shit. Spedito. Nah, that can't. Oh, we get a free one? Oh, they ain't give me nothing. No, I ain't jumping out there. Told I ain't trying to bluff like that. Check. See, he called me with that jack, man. Speedy, you don't see me like that. Let him tell him no, that he called me. The only way he may not call me. I don't think Spedito would have sniffed me out, boy. He would have sniffed me out. Yep, he would have sniffed me out, boy. He would have called. Given our history too, he wouldn't let me slide. The little man rag. All right. All right. I knew that was happening. Go ahead, big bro. I'll catch you later, Mr. James Mason. I don't want no part of that here. Man, I've been recording for 2 hours. I'm gonna start this one.
Incense, we often use frankincense, myrrh, and then we have talked about having a representation of the divine balance of male and female. We recommend that because we need to constantly be reminded of the divine balance of male and female. There's Amen or Amen Ra, there's Amenet Ra'et, there's Ka and Ka'et, there is Ra, the creator, Ra'et, the creatress. There are the Abosom, the Ntoru, so-called Neteru, but also Netertu, which are the goddesses, Neteru or Ntoru, which are the gods. The goddesses and gods, the ancestresses, and the ancestors. So it's not just the creator, God, and the ancestors. There's this great supreme being, the great mother and father. There's the creator and the creatress. There are the goddesses and the gods, the ancestresses, and the ancestors. If we use English words sometimes to describe what we're engaged in, we need to be clear, and we need to constantly remind ourselves and whoever we are conveying this information to that there are ancestresses and ancestors. If we say ancestors, we should say ancestresses as well. If we say gods, we say goddesses as well. If we say creator, we must say the creatress as well. We can't leave out half of creation, so we go into detail about that. But we show that we should at least have a representation. This is what we do. This is our own convention. But a representation of the balance of male and female. It could be a sculpture. It could simply be printing out an image of Osar and Aset and placing it on the shrine. Amen and Amenet, or even drawing a picture of them. Or even if you didn't have that, you could go out and get 2 stones out from Asasi Afua, the Earth Mother, that carry that energy you're drawn to, and those 2 stones will represent the balance of male and female. But we have those various elements, and then we move forward. So that is in the article, Nkomre, Ancestral Shrine Communication. You can find it on the Akanfo Nanasom page, as well as a number of different pages on the website, but definitely that page. Let me put the link for that page up right now. Okay, so all of those articles, you can find the links there, as well as the Akradin Bosom page. So let me know, hold on one second. Let me know if that answers your question. Okay, yeah, you said you had a number of questions. So yeah, just type them into the chat, and then we'll get the questions in order. Okay. Okay. So the next question is, brother asks, why is it difficult for the Nananum Nsamanfo to reach us and sometimes causes mental breakdowns? Okay, so there's a difference, hold on one second. There's a difference between some people who are having a mental, what they would call a mental breakdown, mental disturbance. Again, there are some people who have a physiological issue, like a traumatic brain injury, they call it TBI, that can cause problems with processing information. So that's one thing, but excluding people who actually have some neurological disorder. There are some people who who develop a quote-unquote behavioral illness, and it's actually a behavioral illness because they may have gone through trauma. Their spirit, for one reason or another, is disaligned from their craft. So your craft, again, is your consciousness, your divine consciousness. It's a divinity. It's an abosom. It is a orisha, a force in nature that is assigned to you pre-incarnation. So, as we said in the previous webcast or broadcast, in the spirit of the person, before you come into the world, and you're a spirit in the ancestral realm, you're one of the ancestral spirits, just like one of your ancestral spirits now is in the ancestral realm, they're about to reincarnate. Like the most recent addition to your family, in anybody's family, a newborn child, that's an ancestor or an ancestress who is returned. But before the conception, they were in the ancestral realm typically, and when the male and female copulated, that spirit was drawn into the womb of the female. But before that happened, they were an ancestor or an ancestress in Asamando in the ancestral realm. What happens with Afurakani, Afurakaiti people is, before we are drawn into the womb, we are drawn from Asamando, the ancestral realm. In our Khan culture, Asamai dog is the place or the region dog of the Asamine or Asamanto, the ancestresses and ancestors. So it's Asamando, the ancestral realm. We're drawn from Asamando, the ancestral realm, up to Inyamewa, Inyame, Amenet, Amen. We are assigned a crop, a soul, a divine consciousness, meaning it's a deity. There's a specific divinity, a deity, that Inyamewa, Inyame assigns to us and directs that divinity to dwell with us. And that divinity comes to dwell with us. It attaches itself to our spirit. in the head region, when we're born into the world, we can feel that divinity in the head region. That's always pulling us in the right direction towards harmony with divine order, whether we align with that force or not. That divinity is assigned to us. And then now we're a spirit, a sum, that's been infused with a divinity, a consciousness, a soul, a kra. So that's the difference between the soul in a real tradition and what the whites and offspring just say, oh, somebody has a soul. Well, a deceased person is a soul, the soul of the person. They just call that the person's spirit or soul. That's a totally different thing, an inaccurate thing. You're a spirit, a sum, but you have a soul. Just like you have a body, but then you have a smaller body within your body, which is the brain, that regulates and directs the functions of the body. You have a spirit body, a sum, but then you have a spiritual brain, which is your kra, an entity that dwells within the spirit's body, and it directs the function of the spirit. So as you're going through life, you can feel the pull of that spiritual force in the head region. That's that deity, that messenger of the Supreme Being that represents the Supreme Being that dwells within your spirit, that directs you at all times. Spirituality is about aligning with that force. What happens with some people, well, first, after we're infused with that and encoded within that kra, which we call in Akan, Ka and Kemet is the soul, the female is Kayat. It's called Ori, Inu, or the inner Ori, the inner head in Yoruba tradition, and the Sebido in Vodun. Once the spirit of the person, the Sum, is infused with the kra, now you're a spirit with a soul. Now you're a whole entity. And within the kra, within the soul, within that divinity, Inyame wa Inyame encodes within it the function you are to execute in the world, the manner in which you are to execute that function, the force of energy or compulsion to execute that function in a harmonious fashion. So you're given a blueprint of what your function is to be in the world. Just like every cell in the body has a specific function, every organ in the body has its own function executing the body, its own blueprint, its own plan of action. You, as an Afurakani spirit, an African spirit, you're given a soul, and within the soul, encoded within that is your blueprint, your specific function you are to execute within creation. And creation is the great divine body of the Supreme Being. The organs within the great divine body are the deities, the Abosom, the Orisha, the Vodou, and so forth. And the cells of those organs are us, plant life, animal life, mineral life, and Afurakani Afurakaini, or African human life. And Afurakani Afurakaini, or African human life only. None of the other so-called human beings are the same as us because they do not have a kra, an okrawa, a soul, a ka'et. So they are spirits of disorder, spirits without that divine consciousness, spirits that don't have an anchor in divine consciousness, so they have no connection to the forces in nature, the Supreme Being, and so forth. So you're encoded with a function, and how to execute that function. You have a specific configuration of spiritual energy that you have been given so that you can execute the function. You're not just given a function and you can't execute it. Maybe your function encoded within you is to be a healer. Like in the immune system, maybe you're just like you have cells in the immune system, their function is to destroy cancerous cells and maintain the integrity of the body. Maybe you're an immune system cell within the great divine body, maybe that's your function. So when you come into the world, you're going to be naturally inclined to engage in the healing process. And when you see dis-ease within our people, and our people alone, then you'll be naturally inclined to restore order, restore balance, to remove the disease. You have that natural inclination coming from your kra because that's what's encoded in your kra before you even come into the world. That was encoded within your kra by the Supreme Being. Some people are naturally inclined towards building. They're like skeletal cells or bone marrow cells within the great divine body. They're naturally inclined towards an engineering function. Other people are naturally inclined towards a protective function, like the lymphatic system and so forth. So they're naturally inclined to, remove obstacles and maintain order in the great divine body. So you have a function, you have a specific configuration of spiritual energy to execute that function. If you have the function to be a healer, you'll be assigned to divinities that give you the energy so that you can execute the healing function. Maybe you need to heal through the fiery medium, so you'll be assigned to fiery aboson, fiery orisha, fiery voodoo, and so forth. You may be healing through the watery medium or a cool medium, so you'll be assigned to a water divinity. And you will carry that watery energy, and you'll manifest that watery or cool temperament when you come into the world, and that'll be a natural inclination because that is what has been encoded within your crop, and it affects your spirit, and that defines who you are, coming directly from the Supreme Being. So some people come into the world, so you understand that structure. We come into the world, things happen, we get conditioned by this society, we're taught certain things, we may have traumatic events that disalign us from our crop, whether we're taught foolishness and we're conditioned and we reject who we are, just like people, straightening out their hairs, bleaching their skin, making their hair blonde, worshiping a white Jesus or any kind of Jesus, because Jesus didn't exist at all. All these things are impositions upon our spirit. It's basically burying our, disaligning us from our pride. So we engage in these misguided behaviors. Our pride is leading us in one direction, we're going in the other direction. So there's a disalignment, there's a discordance, and there's some imbalance. And that happens with the majority of us. But some of us are very receptive. We're spiritually receptive. So we're receptive to the ancestresses and ancestors, but then we're also receptive to discarnate spirits, people who die, discarnate Sun or spirits, people who died, maybe somebody in the family who was murdered, or in the family who died in the house, and then you move in the house and you can feel the spirit of the person in the house. So some people are a little more receptive or clairvoyant, they can see the person walking around in the house, especially when they're children, they're more receptive, they can see these things, they can feel them, and so forth. But you have these, you see these things, you're clairvoyant, you can see or you can hear, you can feel the spirits, then society tells you there's something wrong with that, there's a stigma associated with it, they tell you that you're mentally ill and these different things, so you begin to suppress that actual connection, that capacity that you have. And then, but you're still receptive. So what happens is sometimes people, as they grow up, develop, become men and women living in society, still have these capacities to attune to these spirits, attune to or see different spirits, different things happening. They can see, clairvoyantly, they can see spirits in the house, or something move by them, they can feel the spirit move by them, or move around them. They can hear, they're more clairaudient, they can hear the spirits, they can hear these asunsun. Some of these spirits are just earthbound spirits just hanging out, harassing people who died violently. They weren't ready to move on to the ancestral realm, they're still trying to hold on to their family members here. They died violently, they got shot, their blood was spilled in the street, their spirit is still hanging around the spot where they were murdered in the street. And anybody who comes in that area, if the person is a little receptive, they can hear what this spirit is saying. Anybody else is just not paying attention. So they're trying to harass everybody, just like a homeless person can harass everybody who walks by them. Most people just don't pay attention. Every now and then somebody will stop and pay attention. If you ever see spirit, a discarnate spirit who's earthbound, they didn't move on to the ancestral realm, they're harassing everybody who walks by that corner that they've been hanging out at for years, where they got shot. But 99.999% of the people who walk by do not listen, don't pay attention, and if they feel something or hear something, they assume it's their own thoughts and they just keep walking on. But then you have some people who are receptive, they're spiritually open, and they can hear the spirit speaking. But when they hear the spirit speaking and saying certain things and conveying to them their anxiety, and projecting their anxiety and projecting their tension and projecting their just disdain for what happened, all that negative energy, the receptive person walking by can pick up on all of that. Sometimes they can see them, sometimes they can't see them, sometimes they can just hear them or feel them. And when that spirit recognizes that, oh, you can see me, you can hear me, then they attach themselves to the individual. And now they're trying to communicate with the individual all the time. They're just like a very depressed person venting to the only person who can hear them. And it's no different than when somebody is here in the world. The depressed person, they may vent to certain individuals who give them an ear to listen because everybody else is not paying attention to them and just rejects them. But the one person who listens, they let it all out and they call them all the time and so forth. When they make their transition, they're the same way. They will vent, communicate, lay it all out to the only person who's walking by and actually stops and says, oh, I can hear you, I see you're an actual spirit, everybody's walking by you, but I can hear you. And when they see that you're the one that's receptive, they jump on you, and sometimes other spirits as well. They see that nobody else walking down the street is paying attention, or nobody else in the house is paying attention, and they can't see them, but you can see them or you can hear them. And once they detect that, then they swamp the person who can hear them. And we're not used to that. We're not used to a bunch of spirits communicating with us all at one time. Then at the same time, we're distressed and we create stress within our bodies because we're taught that we're not supposed to be hearing anything. And if you hear something, then you're supposed to be crazy, something wrong with you. Then you get stressed about the fact that you think that you might be crazy. You don't want to tell anybody because you think they're going to say that you're crazy and try to medicate you or lock you up. But then you're still hearing the voices, so you just want the voices to stop. So you become stressed, you become traumatized. When we have stress, then we secrete hormones unnaturally and out of cycle, which creates more stress, it creates more illness, it creates disease. It can lead to, of course, to high blood pressure and headaches and everything. And then you get to the point where you don't want to have anything to do with all of that, so you'd rather focus on anything outside of what's actually going on. You want your focus somewhere else. So you take your focus totally away. You just don't focus on the reality of what you're going through because the reality of what you're going through is too painful. So you would rather focus on something else. And when you start focusing on something else, you neglect what's happening in the here and now. And now there's this disconnection or discordance. And what's happening is people see you operating in the world as though your mind's in a totally different place, and it is. Because you don't want to be focused on what's happening in the world because it's too painful, it's too traumatic, and the possible repercussions of, what people may do if they find out what's going on with you is also painful. So the potential that other people find out what's going on is even more painful than what's actually going on. So you do take your mind and your spirit and your focus, and you focus on something totally different. It's like somebody daydreaming. People are trying to, get their attention. Their mind is somewhere else. But you go into that mode of quote-unquote daydreaming, and it lasts for hours, days, weeks. It just varies. And now people say, okay, the person's ill. It's no different than if you went into a region where there were a whole bunch of people who were drug addicts and they're all in this particular street or in a certain abandoned building. You can have some other people out on the outside saying, hey, you need to come away from that area, it's a bad area. But if you're hanging out in the area, you're only listening to the people who are in your immediate proximity, then, and you allow yourself to be influenced by them, the other people may not have as much influence until you direct your focus to them. It's the same thing with the Nananong and Samanfo. They're always ready to communicate with us. But if you have people in your immediate presence that you're more focused on, and you go along with them, then you're going along with, wayward, disheartened spirits. It's like somebody can go hang out with the wrong kind of people instead of listening to what their parents tell them. They hang out with the wrong kind of people anyway, they end up getting in trouble. We listen to the wrong kind of spirits that have connected themselves or attached themselves to us. And then the Nananong and Samanfo, we still hear them, but their voices are more faint because in the immediate present circumstances, we're not paying attention, we're more latched on to the ones in front of us. So what we need to do is reestablish, first, it's the same process, going through Kuku Tuntun, Mukashang, Wabojida, and then dealing with the ancestresses and ancestors, but we need to refocus ourselves on the fact that, one, we have a crop, we have a divinity, a divine consciousness that's encoded, that's infused within us, and that is the central force that we should be aligned with. Just having knowledge of that, which most of us have never been told or informed about, just reclaiming that reality and seeking to realign with that in and of itself begins to repel these negative entities. then when you reestablish communication with your ancestresses and ancestors, through ancestral communication, establishing a shrine, they began to help to repel these negative entities as well. And then when you engage in ritual practice with your Nananoma and Samafu, it's no different than working out. The more you work out, the stronger you become, the more you're able to repel, you know, bacteria and things like that. You strengthen your immune system. It's no longer compromised. When you engage in ritual practice, you strengthen and make your spirit, we say, the Sun become, Sun Yeduru, the Sun is heavy, it has substance, it has weight, it has power, and your Sun is no longer as light and able to be pulled around in different directions. You're able to repel negative entities and just focus on your ancestors and ancestors. You're not alone in Samafu, and focus on your crop.
So let me know if that answers your question. So a lot of these, the majority of these so-called mental breakdowns or whatever, very often the people are just very receptive, and this is what we're talking about when it has to do with ancestral spirits or discarnate Asun spirits that are not related to the person, but who may just be in the area that the person moves through, whether it's going to work or going wherever. People are receptive to them, and then they influence them. Now, there's also people who have, you know, suffered from traumatic experiences, rape, you know, torture or molestation and different things like that, and they internalize that pain, internalize the trauma, and it's hard for them to focus outward. But again, it's pain, it's trauma. They don't like, they keep reliving that and rehashing that. They've never been taught how to move beyond it. So when you have a great deal of pain that you've internalized, you don't want to focus on the pain, so you'd rather focus on something totally different. The pain is too much, so you just want to direct your focus away. So when people do that, then they're considered, you know, mentally ill, and then they're given medication, which just all it does is just destroy or really pervert their physiological system. You know, their brain cells, their neurons, you know, the firing of the neurons and everything else. It makes the white offspring a lot of money, and it causes us a number of new problems, but it doesn't solve anything. So when people have a great deal of pain, they don't know how to address the pain, they don't know how to overcome it, they believe that they have to internalize it, have to keep focusing on it, they don't know how to, you know, move beyond that, then they don't want to, they feel like they have to focus on it, still there, it's part of them, but they don't want to focus on it. So they focus on anything else to the point where they get into that state where they'd rather just quote unquote daydream, focus on anything else than that constant reminder of that pain. And then they're considered having a behavioral illness. But we've always had these things in the community, and we have ways to address it through the ancestral religion. This is where ancestral communication comes in, as well as dealing with, you know, Nanano Mpanyinfo, which are honorable elders and eldresses in the community. But since we don't have, most of our people are engaged in Christianity, Islam, foolishness like that, people don't know about the culture and how to address these issues. So we in America have to focus more so on our ancestors and ancestors on the Nananoma and Samanfo. Normally in a normal situation, we would have people in front of us in the family, extended family, who have mastered life, who know how to navigate through these issues, and they can show us that process. And then we would also get information from the Nananoma and Samanfo, the ancestors and ancestors. In our condition, most of our older people in the community who would normally be in that position to assist, they've been compromised by Christianity, Islam, and the other pseudo-religions in this Western, perverse, dissexual, homosexual culture. So they're not in a position to be able to assist. So we have to spend more time dealing with the Nananoma and Samafo, getting information directly from them, which is not a bad thing because you get the information pure, uncut, and authentic, and you can incorporate it into your life. All right.